All right, Lakeland School community, I look old. It is Friday, May 29th. Today is an A-Day. Don't get it twisted, man. It's not a Lancer Day. I want to provide you guys with a very quick update to my home situation. Ralpus has moved on. I wish him nothing but the best. He was a member of my family for about a week, but he decided, you know what, I want to go back to my dear family, and I don't blame him. You know, I don't. He was cool to have. He was cool to look at for a little while. Mom came by. I was getting a little mad, eating some of my flowers, but, you know, it is what it is. So like I said before, today is Friday, May 29th. Today is an A-Day. It's not a Lancer Day. There's a big truck coming by. I want to get everything out of the way very, very quickly. Quick message for you guys today, since in regard to news and notes, you know, until we have tangible information about how school is going to look in the fall, what we're allowed to do for graduation, what we're allowed to do this summer, I don't really feel comfortable, providing any sort of clarification because we don't have any. So number one, first and foremost, if you didn't get a chance to look at it, make sure you look at it. Man, the coffee house was so good. It was so much fun to kind of film those intros. I filmed from around my house in various locations, so if you're curious to see what the Novak compound looks like, it's not really much to look at. Check out the Lakeland Coffee House. Number two, regarding graduation, we talked about it. You know, the one thing I do want to caution you guys is if you didn't yesterday, if you got, somebody's driving down here. They're on to me. If you didn't get a chance or you just didn't click those hyperlinks, I'm encouraging you to click the hyperlinks. And the reason I'm doing that is because it includes a lot of really realistic information about school districts and what they are able to do in regards to in-person graduations and what they're not able to do in regards to in-person graduations. Like I said yesterday, our graduation committee met. I'm not part of the graduation committee, but they updated me in anticipation of me releasing a message today. And basically because of all of the guidance that's in there, there are a lot of different scenarios and a lot of questions that they have to mull over. So as of right now, we don't have an update for you, and we don't plan to have an update until mid to late next week, just because there are so many things to consider. Like I said, make sure you click those hyperlinks and really look into everything, because I'm going to be totally 100% honest with you. If you are thinking that this is going to be as easy as, well, we have a football field, we're going to be able to put everybody 6 feet apart, and we're going to be able to have, you know, people socially distant when it comes to our bleachers as well. That's not the way that the guidance reads, just so everybody's aware. It doesn't look like, as of right now, again, everything is changing, doesn't look like we're going to be able to do that. So I really want everybody to give it a read before you start to have any ideas about what an in-person graduation ceremony might look like, because, you know, idealistically, I would love for it to be normal. We're not going to be able to have it be normal. It's just not going to be allowed as per the Department of Education and as per the governor's office. So really, dig into it, do your own research, look at it. Our schedule for next week, June 1st, that's a B-Day. June 2nd, it's my mom's birthday, it's an A-Day. June 3rd is a B-Day. June 4th is an A-Day. And then June 5th, it's our last Lancer Day, believe it or not, prior to the week of June 15th, which we know is comprised of exclusively Lancer Days. That's it, guys. I'm going to keep it short. I'm going to keep it sweet. I hope everybody has a great weekend. The weather's supposed to be okay. It's a little bit muggy, but it's starting to feel a little bit like late spring, early summer, which is pretty cool. It's a final push, man. We're checking grades on Monday. The process doesn't change. What we normally do is we normally pull grades on Monday for seniors who might be in danger of failing. Expect, if you are one of those individuals, expect us to be reaching out to you, although I'm very happy to report that the mass majority of our students have heeded a lot of my challenges and are working up to their full potential in pushing through quarter four in this adverse situation. I'm going to leave you guys with a challenge because I haven't in a little while. It's hard to stay positive and stay upbeat during these times, and it's one of the things that I'm trying to do. So I'm reading these little maxims, from these different people, and there's a educational philosopher, theorist. He's really a social media influencer, like a real one, not like me. His name's Jimmy Cassis, and he was a superintendent in the Midwest somewhere, and he wrote a few books. One of them is called Culture Eyes, which talks about how to affect or change the culture of school districts. It's something that I think has been influential into my mindset in regard to education. But one of the things that he talks about in Culturize is, man, your body, your physical being, it is prime real estate. Who do you allow to live rent-free in your mind? Think about that, because I'm going to be honest with you. Those real estate values, man, they're pretty high. Nobody, except for you, should be living rent-free in your mind. Don't let anybody on the outside impact or influence and have a heavy burden on your mindset. All right, guys, miss you. I love you. I will see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend. It's an A-Day. Get to work.